Well, it took a hell of a long time to write. I remember I started it, I think, already in 1975, and I got what's the word? I had no ideas at all when I started, because it was a commission, one of the very first commissions I ever got, for an oboe quartet, which I had no ideas about that. There is not much repertory for oboe quartet. There's the Mozart, and there's the Britten that I knew. So written in the score here is Doris,
yes,
and then 2 bars later Doris, and after that Doris, and then again Doris. That's on one page.
Thank you. Why did you give her this score? Okay.
I started thinking about the oboe, and I started thinking about sort of Arabic, like the oboe is a sort of Arabic instrument with very elaborate ornamentation, this sort of stuff. I think that's where I started from. And then putting the oboe in a sequence of different atmospheres or different landscapes it became. So it's a kind of a scenic piece in a way. There's the continuity of it is not, it's not sort of logical. It goes through various, I hope it makes some sense, but there was any plans that I made about the form of the thing before I started went out the window while I was composing it. I'll stop you again. Before I forget, actually. It's only this. It's so good in the lining up of stuff. Is it possible that when the violin, when you've got the accompaniment stuff, just a little bit less, just a bit less. And I was so unsure of the piece that when it was first done, it was first played in Greece, in Athens, at an ISCM festival, I think, and I wasn't there. And the people who played it, Janet Craxton, who it was written for, and some people from the Nash Ensemble, did it in London a few weeks later, and I didn't want to go because I thought it was a terrible piece. And somebody said, actually, you should come and hear it. It's quite interesting. 3/16. That was 5/16. Lisbeth,
yes.
in bar 7, are you actually playing an E flat?
Yes, I am.
All right, fine. Just checking.
Well,
just checking. I know. Just checking. Just checking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did it sound like it?
I couldn't tell because there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise from the cello at that point.
Sorry, I have more.
Yeah, you're warm on an open string. Yeah. So if you go 1, 2, crescendo,
And then kind of
and
diminuendo with her.
diminuendo with her, yeah. That's a good one. What does?
If I'm playing like
Where?
That's what we were talking about before.
What is it?
About the part she's now lining it up.
It
last
does, believe me,
few
it doesn't
beats.
sound
No?
stupid. No. I'm still interested in the in the processes of people playing in a controlled way, not in the same tempo. I like that more differently than writing very regular metrical stuff. And I think that's the way that I find chamber music interesting, is with this very flexibility of tempo. I was sent a CD by Marika. I don't usually like listening to my old pieces very much. And I had such fun because it was so well done and it was so intelligently done, and so the problems had been so well solved. And then I thought, well, what have I done to deserve this? And of course, these are all players, Marika and Doris and Lisbeth, especially, with whom I've worked for many years, and they sort of know how I guess I know how they know how my mind works, probably better than I do. So I'm very happy with it anyway.
Satisfying.
Yeah, very satisfying. Yeah. Very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.